The European clay court swing is now well underway with the Mutua Madrid Open, the latest stop on the ATP World Tour, and a star-studded day of first-round action awaited on Monday. First up, an Arantxa Sanchez Vicario court, a fascinating contest between Grigor Dimitrov and Philipp Kohlschreiber would get us underway. World number 12 Dimitrov recovered an early break in a hard-fought opening set, the Bulgarian showing plenty of flair along the way.
Oh, stop it!
A tight tiebreak would be needed to see out the opener, but having got his nose in front, Dimitrov went on the attack early in the second set.
Oh, how hard he had to work to win that point.
It was a tough start to his week in Madrid, but Dimitrov was up and running.
Grigor Dimitrov survives and advances.
Gael Monfils was seeking his 400th victory on the ATP World Tour against fellow Frenchman Gilles Simon. But in a surreal swing of momentum, the first two sets were both traded to love before Monfils looked to turn the screw in the decider.
Oh, he's got it. Some point.
With the world number 16 turning his ankle, though, Simon had the chance to recover an early break.
Oh, no. Well, he got his foot stuck in the clay, I think.
Monfils clearly losing some of his fame ability in the latter stages, Simon bossing the resulting tiebreak.
Fitting, really, that Gilles Simon should deliver a bagel in the tiebreak. Tough for Monfils.
Nick Kyrgios was playing on his first clay match since last year's French Open and taking on Marcus Baghdatis for only the second time. That contest on the Miami hard courts last year ended in a straight sets win for the Australian, and he looked good for a similar result in the early exchanges. Kyrgios needed a brief medical timeout for a sore hip after taking the first set tiebreak and would have to wait until Game 9 for a real opportunity against the Cypriot serve in set 2.
Oh, stunning. And just came from nowhere.
This hadn't been a vintage Kyrgios performance, but it had been enough. Australia's finest on his way to round 2.
And that is an easy finish for Nick Kyrgios.
Jo-Wilfried Tsonga would seek a first win since claiming the Marseille title in February against Andrei Kuznetsov. Not a single break point for either player in set 1, but it was the French world number 11 who would boss the resulting tiebreak. There may be 71 ranking positions between these two, but Kuznetsov wasn't going down quietly.
Tsonga just could not reach that. What a drop shot by Kuznetsov.
An epic contest that seemed destined for a third tiebreak, but in Game 12 of the decider, Tsonga would build one last attack.
Pick the return nicely. Tsonga finds a way to get it done at the death here on a day of high drama here in Madrid.
Earlier in the day, good news for Spanish tennis fans, with David Ferrer showing typical resolve by grinding out a victory over Mikhail Kukushkin, the local star coming from a set down to see this one out in 3. And former Madrid finalist Thomas Berdych is also safely through to round 2, the Czech star seeing off Denis Istomin in straight sets, 6-4, 6-4, the score in that one. So the 2017 Madrid Open is underway. Andy Murray is the headline act on Tuesday, with the world number 1 still seeking a return to top form.